Yes, guys, and welcome to RG Handhelds once again. Thank you for tuning in. Today we're checking out the the LGWing, getting mixed up, LGWing OTG. This is the newer version of the LGWing device, whereas the old one would use the Bluetooth for its controls. Now we have OTG, which is a lot less lag on the controls, as it's directly, been put into the system itself. So that's one good thing about it. It's got a few other upgraded things on it. We're quickly going to check out this new LGWing. So the old LGWing specs will be more or less the same. 3.9 inch 1080 by 1240 OLED. The CPU is the Qualcomm SM7250, which is the Snapdragon 765 5G 7nm. RAM is coming in at 8 gig of LPDDR4X, and it has the Octa-core, 1.2, 2.4 GHz Kryo, and the Adreno 620. Storage, this particular one has got 256 gig of internal storage, and then it has 512 gigabyte memory card built into it, which it has an external card, but you can't access it. It's actually built in. Batteries around about 4,000 milliamps, guys. That's just a quick lowdown on the specs of what you'd expect, but the beauty of this is more for vertical gaming. That's what this device is all about. It's absolutely beautiful. You can see the artwork, which is Gundam. You can see on the back there, very popular in China, Gundam. You can see beautiful artwork. It's just amazing. I just want to say a huge thanks to Lao-Zhang. This is his work, his own hard hand work that he does, and he makes all these by hand himself. He did a series of batches. If we just zoom in here, and we can see Snow Cake, and that is the actual name of the device in China. It's called Snow Cake. This was actually the last batch ever made, batch 7. As you can see, the last dance. Thanks for playtime, my handheld. So Lao-Zhang has done an amazing job on his work here. You can see for yourself. Everything is made by hand by him. It's not a mass-produced device, guys, so that's why it's so rare. Like I say, he did a series of batches of these, and they are all sold out. This particular one has no camera now. You can see he's replaced it with this artwork here. While we're doing that, we're going to power this one up, and we're going to bring the old one over just to compare it. This is the old one, the older LGWing, which basically uses Bluetooth. Let's power this up as well. You can see this one has a camera in the place. It has artwork as well. This is one of the first batches ever made, number 1. And it has Dragon Quest artwork on the back. You can see the controllers on the side, that turns on Bluetooth, which you'll have a flashing light right there. But that is a comparison to them both, guys. Let's just load this up, and you can see the artwork. There you go. It should load up in a minute. There you go, and there you go. This one's loaded up as well. So I just wanted to compare them both. Let's wait for that one. And on here, you're gonna have, you're gonna have RetroArch. You're gonna have their own interface, which is right there, Pegasus they call it. Let's just get this one on. Still loading up. There you go. There you go. That's come on. So you can see the interfaces are both the same. I've actually set them to make them look the same. So there's the only difference on this one to this one is the camera, really. And this has OTG now, which the switch will switch over to OTG There's no Bluetooth. There is Bluetooth, but not for the controls. So you got less input lag now on here when you switch this on. Switch it on and you'll see the controls should start moving. There you go. Whereas this one needs to connect via Bluetooth. So let's just put that one back out the way, guys, and have a look at the software and a bit of gaming on here. So looking around the device, you can see R1, R2, R2, R1 there. That's the Type-C port, and you have 2 volume buttons. These are your screws to hold the device down. You got Vita joysticks in here, guys. PSP Vita, you all know. You have a start and select button here, and your A, B, X, and Y. And you'll have a little home button here as well. You can map to certain emulators. And your D-pad. D-pad's very nice to use on here. I have used it, it's beautiful. And then on the back, you can see the power button there. That's nothing, and that is just a bit of venting. So he has gone ahead and updated. Like I say, this is the 7th generation, or 7th batch. But he has modified it and updated it over the batches. So this has actually got all the latest internals, the latest cooling as compared to the older version. But I did send him this back, and he actually updated it for me with the newer stuff, like updated the firmware and updated the cooling for me. I really appreciate that, because I do want to treasure this handheld. You know, they're one of a kind, guys, one of a kind. And unfortunately, they're all sold out now. Congratulations to those that did manage to get one while they were available, which I was quite pleased with. They did sell quite a few of them. Not exactly, don't know the numbers, but you know, they sold a few. So let's go into Pegasus, which is the main attraction on here. You do have RetroArch, guys, which you can load up. So you're going to come to an interface like this. I have set it to English. You can set it to English via the menu, but the ROMs are in Chinese, the actual game, so it could be a bit awkward unless you replace some ROMs. So you got systems on here, guys. You can see PCFX, Neo Geo Pocket, Windows 1, Windows 1 Color, MS-DOS. You got some arcade games. I'll show you what games they have here. It's got a list of different games you can see coming out of here. Arcade fighting, arcade beat 'em up, I think, or let's have a look. Yeah, Metal Slug and so on. You got some, let's have a look here, shoot 'em ups. Suppose we could try one of these. Not too sure what it's doing, some sort of calibration there. Insert coin, select start. Let's try and get into this. So you can see the orientation of the screen is beautiful. Like I say, it's all about that vertical gaming on here. And I feel no input lag whatsoever on the joystick now compared to, I mean, the Bluetooth one isn't too bad at all either. I've never really had an issue with any lag on that, but they've gone OTG now for controls. You can see on the sides the black bars. You can, I know you can change the aspect ratio to fill that hole up within RetroArch. So that's not an issue, guys. So you can see, guys, how it comes into play. You can see it's using RetroArch in the background. So let's just quickly close this, close contact, quit RetroArch, and you go back into the Pegasus. Coming back, it's pretty simple to use, and I like it, you know. Racing games, sports games, and so on. What do we have here? You know, they're very nicely categorized. You got some Naomi. I suppose we can check that out as well. I mean, if you were to wanting one of these, you can go on RetroCN's Discord and hit him up and ask him if he can get you a second-hand device. I'm pretty sure he was saying that he can get second-hand devices for you. So if you're still interested, guys, I'll link the Discord and you can go and ask the guy on there. So you guys know this is a very popular game. I'm not very good at it though. I'm using the D-pad because the analog is not mapped to this game as normal, but I'm sure you can map it within RetroWalk. You can see the screen, guys. It's all about that screen for vertical gaming. It's not going to appeal to most people due to the aspect ratio, obviously, you know, because if you're into vertical gaming, it's a perfect handheld for you. And I'm big time into vertical handheld gaming. So let's come out of this and head back over to Pegasus coming out. That was Naomi. You got Game & Watch. There's quite a lot of stuff on here. You can change the theme as well, guys, on here. You can even put your own front end on. You know, you could so much customization. It's running on Android, guys. So you got 3DS games, loads of them on here. So Mario Kart 7. Suppose we can check that out as well. I love the way they've done the art to bring up the two screens. You can see there, you got the top screen and the bottom screen. That's so cool. Just want to quickly get into a game. Now, you probably seen my last video off the LGWing, the blue one I showed you. If you want to go back and check that video out, you certainly can and have a look at it. And then you got this new video. This is the newer version I've been talking about, the OTG, guys. It's highly upgraded to the older LGWing. And it's a powerful device. I think you can use the analogs, yes you can. And you can see it runs really nice. Running lovely, and you got that bottom screen there. The beauty of it, you can see where you're going on the map. So that is that, guys. You can easily get out of the emulator just via swiping from the bottom, which I like as well. So that was 3DS, Famicom, Family Computer, and so on. You know, you can see the amount of stuff on here. You even got the older DS games, quite a few of them. Virtual Boy, Nintendo 64, GameCube. I suppose we can check out one GameCube game just to show you this kind of power we're dealing with here. I don't know really what game to play, but Let's have a look here. What's that one? Zelda, why not? Those controls. Pretty sure you can get rid of these controls, guys. Or it may need some settings applied. I'm not really sure. So let's skip this one. But I know it can do GameCube very well indeed. You know. Yeah, see the controls. You can make them disappear, I know for sure. So I'll set that up and do another video showing some GameCube later on. So let's come out of here again. Go back to Pegasus and see what we got. Wii, Game Gear, Master System, Mega Drive, and so on. 32X, Sega Saturn as well. Loads of games there to play, guys. Let's just pick a random game. Sega Saturn. It's a classic handheld. So it looks like this is not being set up either for some reason. It's just froze. Let's see if something else loads up. May need a BIOS by the looks of it. Oh, this one works. And you can see it's running Sega Saturn, really nice. And there's quite a few games on here for you to play, you know. So that was just one of them. Quit RetroArch. There you go. And come back out. You got Dreamcast, you got PSP, PlayStation, even PS2, guys. Let's play this one. Some PlayStation 2, see if it loads up. God of War 2. Let's see how it handles that. Quickly get into a game. I'm not too sure how to skip all this, but let's get down here and zoom in. like we're gonna have to wait for this intro, guys. Here he is, he's turning into, you should get into some gameplay, there you go. So you can see it's running smooth, guys. And the bodies just keep going. There you go, guys. I'm going to leave it there. Let's zoom back out. That is God of War 2 on the PlayStation 2. You can see it runs beautiful on here. Let's quickly get out of this. And that brings the LGWing OTG video to an end. Let me know what you think. Did you actually get one, guys? Let me know in the comments. Let's just put the older one down here so you can have a look at it as well. Zoom out a bit so you can see. So that is both the actual handhelds that were released. The LGWing at the bottom, which runs on Bluetooth for the controller, and then the LGWing OTG. They're both great devices. You know, I will treasure these. Just want to say a huge thanks to Lao-Zhang once again. Let me know, guys, if you did get one. If you're interested in one of these as well, I'll put a link into the Discord, and you can ask the maker yourself. They may be able to source a second-hand one for you. So, you know, let's not rule out you won't be able to get one at all, because you will. They come with screen protectors on them out the box, guys. You get a few accessories with it. You get some nice like TPU case. Personally, I don't use the case, but it is there in the box. It's like a plastic TPU, and you get your data cable as well. So that's the LGWing OTG, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we will see you soon.